So here we are again. It's the new moon video, and we have a new moon on Friday, which is the 30th of August. And you may have just been aware that things feel a bit more different. They feel a little bit more serious at the moment. It's almost like the fun times of August, which is ruled by Leo, which is all about kind of socializing and just having fun and not necessarily paying attention to all the details. That seems to be sort of changing, and that's very much the energy of Virgo. Because this new moon is much more serious, it's much more hardworking. It's very much after we've had the kind of excesses of the Leo reign, we're now moving into a time which is more dutiful, more hardworking. It's kind of like I always see this time as sort of clearing up after the party. And there's part of me that really wants to stay with the Leo reign, which is a bit more fun. And I kind of can resist perhaps the start of something a little bit more serious, and we can feel it with the kind of like perhaps what you're being pulled more towards. Virgo, this astrological sign, is much more concerned with the body, which is probably helpful after if you've been overdoing it in August, but it's much more about health and well-being. So this is a really fantastic time for thinking about getting healthy. If you want to put in a new kind of well-being plan, this is a really brilliant time. Anything to do with focusing the body and being as healthy as possible, this naturally fits with Virgo. So anything that you do around this new moon will be really supercharged by the natural energy. And just notice what this new moon is bringing up for you, where you're naturally being pulled towards. Remember, this isn't a time necessarily for action. This is much more of a time for dreaming. Like, what would you like your future to look like? And actually, rather than kind of trying to think of how that's going to happen, it's actually about just allowing yourself this moment in time to stop and dream, because anything that we sow the seeds for on an energetic level are really supercharged by this lunar power. So make the most of Virgo and her wonderful, hard-working, serious focus on health and well-being for yourself and your family.